Everything's in his case is perfect. You can even fit 10 fans in there. I would give it 5 stars. If you rotate it, the messy cable will show up. It's really hard to get it done. By Huawei, very nice case. First off, I love the design of this case, but the instructions are a bit ambiguous on minor details, so it took me longer than it should have to install everything. Hard drives first, PSU second and motherboard last. Cabling is a dream and my big ass Zotac GTX 1070 amp edition fit with room to spare. Honestly, I didn't have plans to trick out my case, but looking at it now I just might. The pros outweigh any cons. For me it beats any standard case if you're trying to get away from that basic form. Don't understand others' complaints. Cooling is excellent. CPU at 36C, system at 38C. Huge front fan is doing its job as well. Worth the purchase. One of my front USB 3.0 ports is broken, but I don't care that much about it. I love the look of it with my blue fan installed in the back. Next I'll install a strip of RGB lights. This case is pretty great. Easy to work in, customizable and has more than enough room to put a ton of stuff in it. Pros: inexpensive, I paid like $60 for it. Perfect case for my sub $700 no frills build. I love the 200mm fan. The fan itself is nearly silent and moves so much air. I ran it without an exhaust for a few weeks and it did pretty well, keeping my system reasonable temps. One problem is the blades are pretty fragile. I managed to break 2 of them when putting the front panel back on. Yes, it was running. Yes, I'm an idiot. But they don't feel any more fragile than the Noctua 200mm fan that I replaced it with. I would have just bought the TT replacement, $14. Such a good deal. But now I've got to match my 140mm Noctua rear fan and NHD 15 that I'm saving up for. So easy to build in. Once you take off all the panels, there's really nothing in your way. Customizable. All the side panels could be placed in any of the 4 positions. You could even have an inverted MOBO if that would float your boat. I have the MOBO flat so there's no GPU sag, and the window panel on the right side so I can see my internals while at my desk. You can also rotate the front panel so that the I/O is facing up, down, right or left. It's big. There's all sorts of room for storage or a big air cooler or several large AIOs if you want it. You can also pack this thing with fans on every side if you really needed to. Cons: it's big. Yeah, it's way bigger than any Micro ATX case I've ever seen. It's basically a cube, so it's a little shorter than most but way wider. Click link in description for more reviews.